was 7 at that time, and he used to have grooves in his throat, the tonsils. He was resistant to all antibiotics except one. I never discussed any details with Guruji. But of course, the child was very unwell every month. He would be given cool compression because of the fever which would arise. And it was just a situation that used to reoccur. So obviously, as a mother, I wanted any kind of relief for my child. Well, after my daughter was born, I was left helpless with a pain which was hip to toes, and I could not sit on the floor. I just could not. And it was excruciating. I had done every possible treatment, be it allopathic, homeopathic, Ayurvedic, but to no avail. Well, one day we just got the chance that Guruji was going back from Delhi, and I got a call from my brother-in-law that he's going back. Would you like to meet? So I took permission from my father-in-law on the phone. We were having dinner outside somewhere. He said, okay, go. So both of us, my husband and I, we went, and he took us somewhere, because this is the time when Bada Mandir and Chota Mandir Sthapna was not done. Guruji had his original dera in Jalandhar. C300 Defence Colony still stands today as his mandir in Jalandhar. And he just put about 40 cars behind him, and he took us to some place. I saw that it was a drawing dining, but everybody was just sitting on the floor. And I just thought to myself, oh my God, where am I going to now sit? So I just went to one corner and I stood there. He went into one room and he shut himself in. And I used to wonder, why has he called us here if he's not even going to give attendance to anybody? The door opened and he came straight to me and he says, so I just stood up. He said, das. I said, ji mera munda. He said, odi chhad, apni das. Tenu ki problem hai. I said, ji meri tanga bahut dard kar diya. He said, any der athe baithi rahi dard hui. I suddenly realized I was sitting on the floor when he had asked me to get up. I said, nahi. He said, aaj ke baad nahi hogi. It's been 23 plus years. This is the 24th year. No medication, no treatment, nothing. The pain just vanished. Then he said, munde da das. I never gave him details like I've just given you. I just said, gala kharab rehta hai. He said, sone ka om pehna de aur ghar mein chawal banana aur khana chhod do. I tiptoed to his ear and I said, joint family hai. He said, fir tu, tera ghar wala aur tere dono bacche sari umar na chawal khayenge na bartenge. So I just kept quiet and a thought flashed in my mind. Just thought to myself that such a small child would have to wear a gold chain. So he just smiles at me and he says, pile dhage vich pehna de fir. He could read minds. And that was the time that I just got an inkling that yes, he can read minds. After that, he went back to Jalandhar. He gave blessings multifold. He just went on rattling them. And I said, no, you're mistaken. This is not the thing, this is the thing. He said, no, this is the thing. So I'm just cutting it short as to the blessings, because he always used to say, Purti hone ke baad wo blessings puri batate hain. So abhi uski purti honi hai. So as he had said different things at different times, my life is unfolding. And it just is coming to us the way he had predicted, the way he had said. We were very fortunate because people used to go and ask, and he used to say, "Main koi jyotshiya?" So he never used to say. But we never asked, and he just on his own, he just used to give certain answers, certain things he used to say, which later we used to realize, okay, this fits here. My first lesson, when I went to thank him in Jalandhar, that the pain never reoccurred and the boy was hale and hearty. He said, "Je zindagi da koda mainu deo, main bilkul siddha hankanga." I hope everybody understands Punjabi. Okay. If you hand over the reins of your life to me, I'll just take it straight towards your salvation. We ourselves don't know what our salvation is, and I truly do not know the words meaning either. It is just that I have surrendered to him, and how you surrender, he taught. He said, when you come to me, you put your intelligence outside the door and you take off your shoes outside. No ifs, no buts. If I'm saying something, just accept it. You do not have to intervene and say, but this is not the case, or if this happens, then what the case? So that is surrender. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't. It doesn't come at once. No, it doesn't. We are all humans. I'm also that type of a human that unless and until something was done for me, I did not believe. So when I see non-believers today with a complete blank face, I can understand, because one day I was in that situation myself. And I would just, with folded hands, like to tell them, skip the amount of time we wasted. Just get into his Sharan, get under his fold, and your life is sorted. Even you wouldn't know how well it is sorted. What you think is, you cannot think beyond a certain limit. Guruji used to say, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ 5 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਯੋਜਨਾ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ 5 ਸਾਲ ਇਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਹੋਣਾ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ ਜੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗੱਲ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਓ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮੰਗਣ ਦੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਹੀ ਯੂਜ਼ਡ ਟੂ ਸੇ ਮੰਗ ਕੇ ਆਪ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਧਾ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਰੱਜ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਕੀ ਦੇ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਯੂ ਡੂ ਨਾਟ ਨੋ what a guru's blessings are and how much a guru is going to bless you. So if you leave it on the guru totally, the guru blesses you multifold and much beyond your expectations. So my father was given a check from one of the hospitals that he has 3rd degree lymphoma. And my mother went into a tizzy getting tests done here, there. She ran helter-skelter, did not tell the children. And we just came to know that this was the case with my father. Guruji had come into town and you could not enter the place where he was until he gave you permission. He was very, very kind enough to grant us permission. My husband and I went and both of us were sitting in front of him. He was sitting on a settee. He was very, very